Class number 38, Mean time between failures and reliability of SCR. To what extent SCR is reliable is measured using the data MTBF. Suppose you have a vehicle. In 1 year, it fails around 3 times. Then you will calculate MTBF as 365 days, means total time, by 3 or 4 times number of failures. You will get around 60 to 70 days of operation. Here actually you cannot say 1 year, number of hours of operation, number of hours or minutes, seconds. So within a given period you will calculate how many hours of operation and then divide it by number of failures. You will get MTBF. Say in a day you have worked, in one day you have worked for used circuit for 2 hours, next day 3 hours, next day 5 hours, like that. So in 1 month or say 1 year, you add all those hours of operation, you will get total hours of operation. And suppose that during those days, total, that in that period the system has failed around 6 to 7 times, then divide that number of time by number of failures. Okay, at each and every time you have repaired the system, but it has failed, so calculate that, you will get the reliability of SCR. Now failures of SCR, you have 3 types: mechanical failure, electrical failure and thermal failure. Mechanical failure is an open circuit failure. Suppose say while handling this device, sometimes it falls from your hand, then the circuit will become open. Mechanical failure will always be an open circuit failure, a permanent open circuit. The device will not conduct at all. Electrical failure, it is a short circuit failure that occurs when there is a junction breakdown, either by exceeding the device ratings or sometimes while manufacturing, while fabricating the device itself, there might be some problem in the junction breakdown. So junction will break down easily, means before its maximum specified ratings. That is a cause of electrical failure. And thermal failure is the one. What happens is, if the design of heat sinks and cooling arrangements is not accurate, you will get thermal failure, means the device will fail before its maximum permissible ratings, and hence we call it as a thermal failure. This point number 67 is not specifically mentioned in your syllabus, so it is not so important for the examination.